can check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh! Bring them out, 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 bring them out.
Well, no doubt about it, this is a one-of-a-kind appearance among NFL venues. Welcome to Elite. It's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Kaimi Fairbairn in the kickoff for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is Genty on second. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stop coming from Henry To'o.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Bronco 80.
And they're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First down throw by Stroud. Buying some time right. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. Third down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Third and long for him here. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
18. What's that?
On the option, here's Mixon. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Look at how, look, Tony.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 7.
First play is going to be again to Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Give here to Jency. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Christian Harris on the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the in route. He got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On the gun. He's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now. 70 ring. 70
Sticking to the air here. He's a race down the right side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Second and 10, back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On target to Thornton. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mason. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right? Look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's up?
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On 1st down, Genty. And he gets him around 6 there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set up. Cowboy 80.
Here's Genty. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders hoping to break this tie before the half. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
Have to come up with an unlikely 15 here on 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lion. 79 Broker, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Running left is Mixon. And he made his 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
It's mixed in on second down. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Taken down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, south. 118. Look the hot. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
118. What's up? Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texans.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Intended for Jones.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This one from an even 40 yards out. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Snaps going to begin with a mix and run. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
On the quick, right? 18.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
19 Texans. 18.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
2 J. Hey, we're going to do some. Hey, Uno. Hey, south. Look the hot.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
There we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. He's going to throw this one. One's complete, right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
They are throwing it again. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud completes it quick. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Man in motion out of the slot. Now first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Complete to Tank Dell. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Sujet. 18. What's that? Hey, uno. Look the hot. Okay.
From the gun, Stroud. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Go right side, finds Besh. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
18 Cardinal.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
16 Bison. 18 Rebel. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. Touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Texans 10. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, south. Here we go. Let's go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they are all the way into that red zone.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
A gain of 59
So a
yards.
massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go.
Mixon on the counter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
How's the play? 18. What's that?
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Hey, Uno. Here we go.
To the air. Stroud. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash.
Give left side to Genty. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Go! 18 Carter, go!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready?
Throw here, third down. That's Best with the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. It's his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Back to pass on second and short. Into traffic, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing it again here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
And off to Genty. He pushed for it, but they held strong. It's up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ready, ready.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders in range for a game-winning score.
Keep pushing the ball. I'll make the play here. Just be patient. Just take it to him.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Here we go, set. Bravo 80.
Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Raiders have taken the lead late. Carlson to tack on the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 24, Texans 17. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Tony.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
18. What's up? Buggy.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And Corey Bennett has it. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the clock stops him after a gain of 3. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now it's Genty. And the run will not work. He is shoved to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Final timeout called by the Texans.
No gain on
That's
the
all they
play.
had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Past the 60.
Setting up to pass. And that's complete. Chase Thornton. And that's a Raiders first down. More than that, Brock. It should seal away the win for them.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Las Vegas, first down. First and
Ball
10
at the 33 for first down.
line.
60 Bison. Check those.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is Genty on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.